Life is a long journey, and the path ahead is not always clear. Days, months, and years fly by, leaving us powerless against an endless parade of sunrises and sunsets. Yes, sooner or later, the seasons always change, and we do a little bit of changing ourselves. We know a place in East Texas called The Groves, and off Main Street sits the Courtyard. Now, we're accustomed to hardware stores, domino halls, and other more masculine establishments. But in this little curio shop populated by pink poodles and flower pens, we found something unexpected.
All dressed in red. I was a Santa Virgin. I told him I had. 2 peas in a pod, just the same. They chose Joe to be your name. I came along the second tot. They gave me the name of Dot.
Joe and Dot Blanchard are twin sisters, and they've enjoyed each other's company for more than 80 years now. Sometime back, these 2 grandmas discovered they share more than just DNA. Turns out Joe and Dot have a penchant for poetry.
But if somehow they made the switch and parents knew not which was which, only a birthmark was a clue that marked which one of us was you and told which one of us was not, that you were Joe and I am Dot.
Why do you write poetry?
It's one of our pleasures, I guess you'd say. We feel like it's something that we were blessed with, and people have accepted it. We got 1,000 books printed, and I have 3 left.
The lady
that
said
actually of my part, and
the lady said it was a $40 book, but we sold it for $16, and wondered if anybody was going to buy it, which they did.
Between the 2 poets, 1 million memories have come to life in verse, and you can find them all in one place. You see, Joe and Dot have published a book full of poetry, family photos, stories from the past. They call their collection Walk Softly on the Autumn Leaves.
The book is about family and our lives, and how we've grown through the years and how the children have grown through the years. Some of them have pictures of the children when they were little. It's just life. It's life. It's a privilege and a blessing for us to do that book and give it to the children as kind of a legacy.
Joe and Dot are fearless poets, and there is little subject matter they cannot tackle. In 80 years, they've faced 2 lifetimes worth of trial and trouble, and they have done it hand in hand. But the Blanchard twins know there is a verse missing from their tightly woven life stories, and it is one they hesitate to write. Any good author knows that the ending is the hardest part.
We're in our later years, no kidding, we're 80, if we have 5 more years or 10 more years or tomorrow, that's what we've got.
We've been together all our lives. We've been together longer than anybody because we were together 9 months inside our mother. We're attached to each other in heart, soul, mind, and person. We finish sentences for each other. We sing together. In fact, I've often said, I hope I die first. I don't want that pain. That's selfish. I don't want the pain of losing her. Please play for me that sweet melody called doodly-doo, doodly-doo. I like the rest, but what I like best is doodly-doo, doodly-doo. There isn't much melody to it. All you got to do is doodly do it. I love it so. Wherever we go, we just doodly doodly do. It's an old song. What we write about is things or people. You know, we don't write abstract, and it's so simple that you can understand each word. Sometimes you can read a poem and you don't know exactly what they're talking about, you know. But I don't think you get that with ours.
You know, not that many people still live in the neighborhood where they were born and grew up.
Arm in arm with Joe and Dot, we strolled through old groves telling stories. We especially liked the one about two bright-eyed little girls who used to live here, a couple of tomboys who climbed every tree in the neighborhood. It is the story of church on Sundays, first loves, and endless summers. But seasons change and people do a little changing too. The path ahead is unclear, but no matter how this story ends, the bond between Joe and Dot will never be broken. In the autumn of their years, the twins bound up their lives in a book, a gift to the world, to their families, to each other. Rest assured that so long as people read their poetry, Joe and Dot will always be side by side.
Oh, we don't have a barrel of money. Maybe we're ragged and sunny, but we'll travel along, singing our song side by side.
Thanks for hopping in and traveling with us. Now click the subscribe button for more videos like the one you just saw.